Hi, I'm Jaren Joy and I'm recording this video for the mock interview assignment. So, the first question, tell me about yourself. I am currently enrolled in chemical engineering technology in Sheridan College, Brampton. I graduated high school from India with physics, chemistry, and math as my main subject. I was in love with chemistry while I was graduating my school, so that's why I decided to pursue with chemistry as my major. In terms of my work, I work at McDonald's and one of the busiest stores around. So it requires a lot of patience, teamwork. I'm constantly juggling multiple work, and it takes a lot of team effort to get through the shift. And also as a guest experience leader, that's my position. I am required to deal with guests personally regarding their complaints about the food or the management or the quality of the restaurant. So I am used to working under a lot of pressure and try to de-escalate situation, and it has really helped with my communication skills. So I really think that these skills that I've learned in my school with all the labs, I've really worked on my analytical skills, my lab skills, and the patience that I gained from my job, and the communication skills and the teamwork that I really think that those would be really useful in a real lab situation, and I would be a great match for the job. What qualification do you have that makes you feel you will be successful in this position? I have been enrolled in my course for 1.5 years, and I have had lab experience previously too in my school, and they've really helped me follow the procedure. Help me, and our teachers are really strict about marking our labs and stuff. So we really get down to tax, following SOPs, making sure what we're doing is safe, and following all the protocols. We get lab reports with calculations for the labs, discussions, how to interpret raw data, and how to your source of errors, how to minimize it, and we're taught the importance of proper analytical techniques and how to reduce the errors and what errors incur if you don't use the techniques. So I do believe that I've gained the basic knowledge to start working in the industry and use that work experience to further my experience in the field. Why did you choose this profession? I chose wastewater management as the first co-op opportunity for me, because I feel like this is a big chance for me to do my part in preserving our Great Lakes and uh, make a significant difference in water pollution. I do not have any experience in the field, but my labs and my studies have really helped me gain the basic experience. So I would really love to have the chance and make and start doing my part and gain the real world experience that comes with it. Describe a situation that required you to do a number of things at the time. How did you handle it? And what was the result? So at my work, as I said, we are always multitasking. You always have your primary and secondary responsibilities, and you take up more work if to compensate for the rush. So my action plan is to stay calm, prioritize what needs to be done, because I usually have 4 or 5 tasks always in my hand. So you prioritize which one's important. You start checking off your tasks. You set your priorities. You do the task. You always make sure what other tasks you're taking on, what you've done, what still needs to be done. And if you have some conflicting tasks, you postpone the other task, but make sure that you still do it after, and you put your whole attention to the task at hand, and you get it done, and you get it done right. Describe a team experience that did not go well. How did you handle it? So I had a lab partner who was really inattentive in labs. He didn't prepare. He was never prepared. He used to just read the procedure during the lab, and we always do labs under a time constraint. We have a time frame, so it used to really hinder the experiment, and used to get really hard to finish on time. So my course of action was to simply ask that person to do less, so I can do majority of the work. It takes a lot of effort to finish a lab in 2 hours that was meant for 2 people, but at least you know that you're doing it right and getting it done. And if I feel like that person has prepared for this lab, I would start giving them a little more tasks to make sure that they're doing it right. If they are, I start sharing my work and making sure. And if they're not prepared, I just ask them to do some cleaning or weighing or small stuff like that, and do the majority of the reactions of the tasks. And yes, it does take a lot of effort, but at least I finish on time with the lab done right. So those were the 5 questions, and this would be the end of my recording. Hope this is okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night.